So, but what you're saying is you don't care about your fans' feelings.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
exactly.
That was a big fan
That is
of-
exactly what I was saying there. Turbo
Yes.
Piggy does not have a fatty. You know, farm the hate comments, get them rolling in. But CubeCraft is just kind of like, it's kind of like if Mindplex had a bigger budget. You know, that's what I think of it as.
Right.
This is why I absolutely despise MJ on Zebra. Bro, Ignacio makes like the worst content I've ever seen.
So, what are your thoughts on the Hive hating you?
I deserve it. I mean, I think I really do.
Alright lads, welcome back to the Inside Minecraft podcast. The podcast is meant to be about everything inside Minecraft. I'm joined today with Jake Sawaiti, MCPE, aka Zeus.
How's it going?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing good, you know, being a god as always.
And we're also joined by someone else who's very cocky, Evident P!
Woo!
How are
That's
you,
me.
Evident?
I'm good.
We just did a practice intro of you recording it, and that'll be...
And I
at the
did it
start.
so much better,
It
bro.
was very
Yeah.
bad. We're not using that.
Whoa.
I'll show a bit of it.
No,
in the,
put it
the
in, bro.
podcast. I'll put a bit of it in. I'm not
Put it
putting
in.
the
It
full
was
thing in.
actually insane.
Orbits.
Insane on bits, yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is sort of going to be an interview, but you said you don't want boring generic questions, so we're just going to ask you some questions today, Evident. That's okay with you?
Mm-hmm. I don't care.
You already know what some of the questions are, and you're eating Cheez-Its, so that makes the podcast really good. This is going to be very scuffed. You just came back from football, Jake. Hope you lost.
I didn't lose. I was training, but you know.
Bro, he definitely lost.
Training for failure,
How
right?
do you lose in training?
When you do like the
I
end
don't know. You tell me, bro.
Do you not do an end of training match? We used to do that in PE.
Yeah, we won in the end of training match.
He's
Oh.
lying.
He's lying. You
I'm
can
not
tell.
lying.
hard.
I don't lie
What
You had to
about-
think about that.
ever.
What about you,
Ever.
Evident? How was education?
Oh, it was great. I sat there
On your
and
phone?
instead of watching a movie, I did my AP Chem homework. It was great.
Hold up, you watched a movie?
Yeah.
You never got to
Wait,
do
so
that in
you-
school?
You decided to do homework over a movie.
Yeah.
What was
It's
the
due
movie?
tomorrow, bro.
What was the
And
movie?
it's a
What was
lot
the
of
movie?
homework. It was like the 1950s, and then this dude like started a car company, and then he got sued into the ground by everybody. And that was the movie. It was great. You know the villain from the first Iron Man? He's the main character. You know who I'm talking about? That actor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
look that
the
up.
old guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very interesting movie.
It wasn't, but it's fine.
Going a bit off the Minecraft topic here. So we should move into the first topic, yeah? Right?
Yeah.
Woo, cool transition, play now. Whoa, okay. So the first topic, Evident, that we want to talk to you about is something you haven't answered publicly yet. It seems to be that you've been dodging it all the time. So we're going to confront you today. Why did you stop making trapping content, and why did you move to high pixel style content but on the Hive?
Guys, this is gonna get really controversial, but trapping died, guys. Nobody cares anymore. All right.
Did it,
That is
though?
why I well, not really, but I did it too much. You know what I'm saying? I did it too much. I milked it dry, as the kids would say.
Don't think any kids have
Feeling-
said that. Just don't think anybody said that.
But I mean, look, you can't lie, bro. I did way too much trapping, okay? And I still do some of it. Like, I don't know when this is coming out, but I probably recently made a trapping video.
This is coming out
But-
next Friday from when we're recording this.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like
So
two
we're
videos
quite-
ago,
we're
I made a
quite far
trapping
ahead.
video or something. Whatever. But yeah, I haven't completely quit trapping, but I switched because I think there's more potential in what I'm doing with the content right now. You know what I'm saying? There's more to like learn from it,
Right.
and it's easier to get ideas and stuff like that. So
Be honest, you enjoy it more.
yeah,
Actually, though.
yes, yes.
Why? But why?
Before, okay, Orbits. Before, like, when I was trapping, I was on the Hive like 5 hours a day, like grinding out clips,
Yeah,
bro.
it sounds like a long job. You know,
Yeah.
just a repetitive job, pretty much.
And then I would edit the video like 2 hours before it came out. That's literally
you
how
still
it
do
went.
that. You
I still do, but that hasn't changed. But I have more time to edit now. But I just procrastinate instead.
So, but what you're saying is you don't care about your fans' feelings.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
exactly.
'Cause that was a big fan
That is
of-
exactly what I was saying there. That is exactly
Say,
what I was
repeat
saying.
it so I
Logan.
can put this at the start, please.
No,
Repeat what
shut
I
up.
just said so I can put in
Shut
a...
up.
Come on, we need to hook people, Evident. We need to hook people into the podcast.
You ready? Let's hook people. Turbo
Yes.
Piggy does not have a fatty. All right, put that in the beginning.
Can I put
That's
that in? Jake, can I keep that in? Can I keep that in,
Yeah.
Jake? Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, keep that in. All right, that'll hook them.
We're talking about you transitioning from like you've got to generic content, and you're talking about Turbo Piggy having a fatty. Where has that come from?
Oh, so Turbo Piggy did a stream last night where he said people who wipe standing up is like 10 times worse than sitting, which is just a lie. And then I told him that he's hiding his bottom because he doesn't have a fatty, and that's where that came from.
He doesn't wipe standing up.
No, he
What?
sits
That's so weird. Why is he like
inside
this?
Minecraft.
Inside
Talks
Minecraft.
about everything but Minecraft.
I mean, Turbo Piggy's a Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah, sure, it counts.
So it counts.
It counts. This is great, bro.
This is already going to be a scuffed podcast, and I love it. I'm
No,
actually here for it.
this is your most viewed podcast because this is just the most raw. You know what I'm saying? You never
Well,
get this anywhere else.
We're exposing each other.
Most of them are raw, but this is definitely like I think it's because we're starting to finally ease into it. Like this is the sixth one that will be going out, so kind of finally starting to ease into actually making a podcast generic. Because I mean, I haven't heard Jake go yet, so that's a good sign.
Wow.
Whoa, you're already starting beef with the
Do you know how many
co-host here.
times
It's
I have
been
to cut
6
it out?
episodes.
Do you know how many times I have to count?
Well, you're gonna have to cut out me. Like, I do this thing where I just take awkward breaths in between my words. It's kind of weird. So
I do
please,
the
like,
same
cut
thing,
that out
don't
too.
worry, Good, yeah. I can't mine as well. You can just hear me breathing in my headphones, like it's really.
Yeah, you hear me like.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
Diving underwater.
back to the original topic here, Evident. Do you ever plan to go back to
No.
trapping?
No, and if I did, it wouldn't be on the Hive.
What about integrating it into your content, like making, I don't know, trapping with the largest texture pack or...
Oh God, no. Why would I do that when I can just make a video called playing with the largest texture pack? You know,
Which you've already done.
it'll
I'm pretty
do
sure.
better. Yeah, I have, but like it'll do better than saying trapping with it. You know.
So you're basically extra Evident on Evident now.
Yep.
When am I getting a next feature?
What do you mean? Like when are you gonna be in a video?
Yeah, because it's been a while.
Look, Orbits, you act like you're so busy all the time.
I am.
All right, when
That's
we
very
all
true.
know you're not. Okay, we all know you're not. You complain about not being in the Evident P videos, but then whenever I'm like, "Hey, Orbits, I need people," you're like, "Me, I'm working.
Evident,
I'm so
I
busy,
work
bro."
4
my
days
God.
a week, alright? I go... I don't
He
even
goes
go
to school
I run
5 days a
Yeah,
week.
I go to school
college.
4 days a week.
I
Come
also
on
I have
now,
to run a
come on now, Orbits.
podcast channel, a highlights channel, my main channel, Minecraft,
This is why it's
PowerPoints.
so difficult.
Jake doesn't even
Yeah.
edit for the podcast anymore. I'm doing it all. So you know, it's
Wow.
yeah, exactly.
What a
It's
hard
all
life
me.
for other people.
It's all me, Evident, and I have to edit this one as well, which is scuffed, and I have to try and figure out a highlight for this. So far, I haven't got a single highlight because I mean, unless I do a
Well,
3-minute
we've
clip of
been
you.
sitting here talking about Turbo Piggy's fatty. Of course, you're not having a highlight, bro.
To be fair, that could be a 3-minute highlight. Just Evident expose it, Turbo Piggy. It's perfect.
The video.
No, that won't get age restricted. I'm sure it's fine. I do it as like not made for kids anyways, so it should work out fine. You haven't done much talking, Jake. Are you gonna ask Evident any questions regarding this or?
I mean,
Are you guys gonna interrogate me about Turbo Piggy's fatty here? What,
No,
what are we
I
doing?
mean the transition content.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know the details.
Wait, no, he doesn't have a fatty. I did not say that. All right, clarify. We gotta clarify. Take that back.
No take backs.
what is he
You said it
saying?
out. I see. I don't cut the podcast to make you look bad. So this is all gonna be what you said.
Oh God,
So you said that with your own mouth.
this is a good podcast already.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. Go on, and Jake. Any questions? Or?
Yeah, I mean, so are you gonna continue like mixing in trapping and general Minecraft content together, or just
I mean-
mainly?
I think I don't know. I'll try. I'm definitely gonna do more like normal videos, but if trapping makes sense for the video, I'll put trapping in there. You know.
Right.
But I don't really think I should do mainly trapping. I think people got bored of it even though they all say they missed it. You weren't watching all my trapping videos, okay? We all know it. So
No, I watched quite a few.
yeah. Yeah. Did you, Jake? Did
Yeah,
you?
I did.
Look, the numbers don't say that. All right. They don't.
I didn't actually like you until COVID when I like binge watched all your content.
What is
COVID
that
changed
supposed
him.
to You hated me before COVID.
Yeah, so basically like I didn't watch any of your videos, and then during COVID like I clicked on one of your videos and I just watched every single trapping video.
Yeah.
And now
People
your
have told me
content's
they're
too generic for me.
bingeable.
Yeah, they
They are
are.
bingeable.
They are bingeable. Yeah.
But guess not anymore. You know, I guess I fell off.
Your
I mean,
most
I
recent
guess, like-
trapping video, how did that do?
What is that video?
I, got this
I
one, it's
think
like
it
a
actually
six.
did really well. The one with the texture pack, or the oh no, not the texture
The
pack.
trapping video.
Using
Trapping video.
using your worst Minecraft Skywars traps was a 1 out of 10.
Oh, so people
So-
don't miss trapping videos, but your
So
trapping
maybe I
videos are 1
should
of
do
10.
some trapping here.
Maybe you should bring it back just a little bit.
Maybe.
I don't know. Do you think like your audience like wanted it gone because they were bored of it, and then like when it actually left, they were like, "Oh no, we want it back now." You know, like they
Yeah.
didn't realize.
I mean, I
what
get
it
it
was.
might do better now because it's more special when I trap people, you know, like before it was just kind of my thing, like that's
Yeah.
what I did, but now it's like it's kind of a treat, I guess, you know.
We said that in the last
mean,
podcast, didn't we, Jake? With like block drop,
Yeah.
people don't realize how much they miss it until it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another good example.
So, you know. What was you going to say there, Jake? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, couldn't you always just implement trapping into like the actual like general video? that you
I
do?
mean,
Like,
yeah,
it's
but
not going to be like a big factor in like the title and stuff, but I mean, it could be something.
yeah, I could. I don't know, like I can see that, but I just never think to do that. Like I'm never recording and I'm like, "All right, you know what this needs? I need to make a trap, you know? Just like
Yeah,
throw it in the video
exactly.
or whatever." I'm just trying to like do funny stuff for the video or whatever, and that doesn't come to my mind.
I imagine you're probably running out of ideas as well, right? Because there's only so many
Oh,
traps
bro.
you can do.
Oh, for trapping, yeah, I ran out of ideas. Look, you could tell, like,
To be fair,
after
I thought
2
you were going
months.
to run out of ideas a while ago. Like,
Yeah.
you carried on like really well.
I did,
Some
but-
insane stuff.
Then again, though, look at the song. Like he did the largest trap, the smallest trap. Like he was
Yeah.
getting desperate. You
Oh
could
yeah,
tell.
you could tell. Yeah, he got to.
I
Well, yeah,
rate
that's
it,
what I was
though.
gonna
I
say.
rate it.
Is like I survived, but like I did like part 3s to everything. Like I just did the same video like 3 times.
Then you did like trapping streamers, and they were all nons. So-
Yeah,
You know.
I mean those. I think those make sense to do a part 3, but when you're doing part 3s to like random videos and stuff that isn't like
Yeah.
YouTubers or people that are known, it's just kind of like why, you know?
Yeah, I think the trapping YouTubers parts is fair because it was like the most viewed videos on Hive at the time.
Yeah.
So if a glitch comes out, a brand new glitch comes out, and it's perfect for a trapping video, I'm assuming you'll make a video about it.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily if it's perfect for a trap. I just try to find a title now.
Fair
That's really what I do.
Can I transition on to next things? That is a perfect thing to transition off.
Transition. Yeah.
On the topic of Turbo Piggy's fatty and you
What?
abusing
That
glitches.
is not what I was expecting. Hold on.
Let's talk about how the Hive is outrageously biased towards you. All right,
Oh,
controversy. Here we go. The
I love it.
spicy topics. All right.
Ooh.
So I want to know your take on the fact that when you did all these trapping videos and you were clearly bug abusing, clearly breaking all the rules, that the Hive didn't ban you. But then when a smaller creator decided to do it, and they got instantly banned.
All right. First things first. I probably would be like permanently banned. They would have like FBI agents watching my house with snipers through the window if I wasn't a YouTube rank. They probably do. But if I wasn't YouTube rank, I would have definitely been like perma banned for life on the Hive. But you know, since I'm YouTube rank, I obviously got away with it. But at the same time, I guess I was like bringing attention to the server, bringing, you know, excitement, players or
A
whatever.
lot of viewership, yeah.
Yeah, so I can see why they wanted to keep me around and why they still do want to keep me around, but you know, still.
So you say because you're the largest Hive content creator, that's why the Hive is so biased towards you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, Hive is biased towards every YouTube rank in some way. Like Quapot, I don't want to throw Quapot under the bus here, but Quapot back in the day did that door thing, like the invisible door thing, and he got like actually banned by a mod, and then they just unbanned him because he's Quapot, which like
But he's Quapo.
none of us care about, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a YouTube rank, like, he shouldn't be banned on the Hive, because that's another thing, too. If I got banned, like, you know, it might be fair enough that I get banned, because I've broken every rule, but at the same time, like, so many people would be so mad, and they'd get so much hate and all that. So it makes perfect sense why they don't ban anybody.
I mean, look
That's
how
a
bad it
rank.
is when people get denied from YouTube rank. I can imagine you getting banned, how like Twitter would go crazy. Like,
Yeah, no, they would
Hive
like
have to
shut
start
down the
blocking
server,
people.
bro.
Exactly. What was you gonna say there, Jake?
Shouldn't it like if you're gonna ban like a partner, shouldn't they just not be a partner rank at that point? Like if you
Yeah.
think about it, like they should.
But I mean, another thing is too is like people act like I just don't, you know, like they don't even tell me like don't do this. Like back in the day, they Splodger just kind of stopped caring about me. He's just like, you do whatever. I don't care anymore. But like back in the day, whenever I did like a bug, they'd like yell at me if I didn't report it, or like, you know, I would have to wait to upload the video until they fixed the bug or whatever. But
Yeah.
once again, now they don't really care. I think
But you still do like report
Splodger just
it.
kind of lost hope.
No, you
Yeah,
do
I
report
still
it either way.
I report it if it's fixable. You know, like that video with me bugging in the treasure, they can't fix that. That's just ping, you know? So there's no point in reporting it.
But like the other ones, like with the, I know with the, what was it? Oh, what
The
were you doing?
coral
The lava
thing?
bucket. No, the lava bucket one.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
the
always
lava
hid your
bucket.
screen while you were doing it, so people didn't know how to do it, and then you reported it, then uploaded the video. So there's some respect there in like the sense of you didn't like show people how to do it. You just abused it.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's fine. Whereas, like, I guess the smaller creators were actually showing their audience how to do it and not reporting it. So I guess there's also that. But so,
And the thing is too, sorry, yeah, the thing is too is like when smaller creators do it, it's like less valuable to them. Like in the Hive's eyes, just like a smaller creator abusing a bug is just like spreading the bug around, I guess. You know, like it's not like that my video isn't doing that, but at least my video is like showing how fun the server can be, you know?
But I know like multiple times that like if you've done a bug or something, I've like asked to see it, like you won't show me until the video's been released. But I assume like the smaller creators, they're probably telling everybody about it, and then everybody's like abusing it. By the time the video's out, then everyone's also like already done it to maximum capacity at that point. So I guess it makes sense in a way. So if you lost your partner rank, say one day you abused the bug and then Splodger was like, alright, I've had enough, or whoever it is who deals with it, and he removes your rank, what would you do? Because I can't imagine you'd carry on making Hive content if you lose your YT rank. And say you don't get it back, hypothetically they refuse to give it back no matter how much I'm not gonna say names, people tweet about it on Twitter. So what would you do?
I would move to Java. If I lost Hive YouTube rank, what's the point in sticking with the server? You know,
it's gonna be a hard transition though for your fan base. Like, you know that, right?
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know.
Be tough, but it is kind of like a one way.
Yeah, I mean, that's like your only option. You just kind of move to Java. And I've like thought about it for a while, and I think I would know what I would do when I moved to Java, but it would be kind of hard. Like we can go into this, but what a lot of people do, especially Bedrock people, is I don't think anybody like makes hold on. I don't think any of the Bedrock creators like know how to move to Java, you know? Because a lot of the time when I see Bedrock people even just not playing the Hive, like they do it wrong. Like I feel like to transition, you need like a collab. You need like someone's name who's relevant in that community to like boost your own. You know, that's what I did with trapping YouTubers, you know?
You need a big collab, or you need to have a good chunk of your audience, probably more Java based than Bedrock.
Yeah.
If you look at your statistics.
So,
which is very hard for a Bedrock person.
Exactly, yeah. You got to be very broad in your marketing.
So your advice there would be then say like, so get big on the Hive, get your name out there, because most smaller Hive, because we have a Discord, don't we? The content creator Discord. So most smaller creators are associated with the bigger creators. So you're saying the smaller creators should grow on the Hive and make a name for themselves, and then find a Hypixel person they can collab with, make a Hypixel video, and that's how they get themselves into that community.
I mean, not necessarily. You don't need to start off getting big on the Hive. It's just like if I were to move, and what a lot of people don't do.
I meant for big creators.
Big creators. If I like my first video, if I moved to Hypixel, would probably literally be trapping Bed Wars streamers. Like I think that's like the freest video. Like you put Hannah XX Rose in the thumbnail, bro. Free
not
views.
Even in the video, not mentioned once, just in the thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But that would be like so free, and I think that video would like do really well, you know. And you're not gonna like blow up or whatever. I mean, I guess you could, but you're not gonna have as much success with a switch of versions of Minecraft if you're just uploading like a Bed Wars challenge one day, you know.
Yeah.
So do you think Danny's doing an alright job, or do you think Danny's attempting to slowly do that? Because he's bringing Hypixel content creators to the Hive, but he's not doing Hypixel content with the Hypixel content creators. So do you think he's attempting it and doing it wrong, or do you think he's just trying to get these collabs with Java YouTubers?
I don't think he's trying to like move to Java right now. I think he's just trying to bring, interest to the Hive. But I think he's doing a pretty good job. Like I like the people he's getting, it's actually hard to get Java people. Like they just ego you the second you say you play Bedrock. Yeah, like don't even mention you play Bedrock and they'll probably respond like low key.
And if you do get a response, there's no point expecting to get one on the day of the recording.
Exactly.
They're just gone.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I've known
I
a
think
few
Danny's doing
Bedrock
fine.
YouTubers. I've known a few Bedrock content creators who have planned to collab with Java content creators, and it's been postponed like 3 or 4 times. I mean, you might know who I'm on about. I'm not gonna say who it is, but
There's definitely a few people.
there's one person I'm like I have in mind right now. But yeah, so I guess that this isn't a transition because we are still on the topic of you not getting banned by the Hive, but this is kind of a whatever podcast now. There was originally a plan behind this, but I guess we kind of just talking about whatever, which I kind of like. So I asked this on a lot. So this was a topic on the last podcast. You haven't. I know you don't watch the podcast anyways, Evan, because you find them
I watched
boring.
like 20 minutes of the potato pie one.
Exactly. You find them boring. So that's not. But anyway, so on the last podcast that hasn't come out yet, if you were in an alternate reality to watch it, we talked about if we joined the Dream SMP. I don't want to go into it too much because we spent ages talking about it because that was one of the topics. But so on the topic of like transitioning content or like making collabs, so if you got invited to the Dream SMP, would you join it?
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. That is just like that's like handing you a career. That's literally what that's doing.
What would you do? What would you do? Because you're like I don't mean to sound rude when I say this. This is in quotation marks generic content creator right now because of the content you make. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you get what I mean by that, right? And
yeah,
obviously you can't really do too much trapping. Like you can't really do trapping Dream SMP members. It's a bit hard to do. I mean, you probably could. Most of them would probably fall for it, to be honest. Like,
yeah, that's what I was
walk
thinking.
into my base and into this hole. There was just diamonds down there, and they'd be like, oh, role play.
You could bring a lot of energy.
There'd be role play. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fall into this hole, and and that's it. But yeah, what content would you make then?
I mean, I think the strat for Dream SMP is to like make content on it for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then just like farm the viewers, and then just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
kind of what they all do anyway. Yeah, obviously, like Twitch is just where all the viewership is at for the Dream SMP. But I think like making traps on the Dream SMP or something like that would probably be a banger video.
Literally, just tell the content creators you're planning to roleplay, and you're role-playing a trap. Bang.
Yeah, I don't know, like, but I mean, I think we can all say that none of the Dream SMP members play the Dream SMP. They just have like that audience, you know, they have that like shared community.
It's basically just a grip now.
Yeah, like
an SMP.
Joining the Dream SMP wouldn't really mean anything in the sense like, oh boy, I get to play on the SMP. It's like, oh boy,
no
I have this community. Yeah.
Like joining the world.
I wonder if they're ever going to restart like Dream SMP 2. That'd be interesting.
I hope not.
Oh, no, mind then. It wouldn't be interesting. So yeah, so you'd join it and you'd stream it, I assume. So you'd be able to deal with the chat?
Yeah, bro. It's
he
no
ignores
biggie.
The chat. It's fine.
No biggie.
Yeah, you don't reach chat anyway.
Let's get the Tubbo chatters.
And then you get the Tommy in it chatters as well.
Yep, and then I'd want to die once I have the Tommy in it chatters.
Use chat, just like hides it. Doesn't read it ever again.
Close the tab.
I mean, you already ignore my messages anyway, so I guess it's fine.
Farm the donos for GTS.
Yeah, true.
He'll only respond to T3 subs.
Yeah, only respond to $10 or more.
No, do you know like you can set it to like people so you can only donate a certain amount of bits. Like mine is like you have to donate minimum 5 bits. Yours is gonna be like minimum 500.
Yep.
Don't talk to me unless you give me that amount of money. It'd be through partner as well, wouldn't it? It'd be such a free path into partner program on Twitch. And you'd get Hive streamer rank. Woo! Well, because everybody wants that. Because that's really, I feel like that rank might be cursed.
Once, and then
everyone loves streamer rank on the Hive.
I feel like that rank might be cursed because everybody who has it doesn't play Hive.
I feel like they don't want anybody to get it, and I kind of respect that.
It's like
they just DM Nicole one day saying, "Okay, it's time to leave. You gotta leave.
Yeah,
you gotta stop streaming."
That's what they're doing with TikTok rank. Just stop making TikTok videos. We don't want you to have the rank anymore. Go away. It's gonna be archived soon enough. But yeah, so I guess So you get away with doing controversial stuff because you're a partner rank, and so like big ego here. This is Jake's level ego here. Do you think you're untouchable?
No.
So what do you think you like? I guess I assume so. If you started hacking, you'd know you'd get.
Well, yeah, duh.
Right? Have you ever thought about trying it? Be honest.
Not while partnered, but yeah, no. I haven't thought about like logging on the server with cheats at all.
I feel like though if you do that though, you're just killing your reputation for every other server as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's like beyond the Hive.
Yeah, like imagine cheating in a tournament.
Yeah,
no, like you cheat on Galaxite, they're gonna take their YouTube rank away.
If you lower your debounce in a creator clash tournament, man, like how do you recover from that?
Especially if you lose while cheating as well. That's even worse. You gotta be a massive ego.
Yeah, man, that's gotta suck. Just put a picture of on the screen.
No, we're gonna have to bleep that as well. I can't say
Bro,
that.
he hasn't uploaded in like 2 years. Just put his thing up. He's
I'm
not gonna see
bleeping
it,
the
bro.
name. I'm bleeping the name. If I figure out how to bleep names, I don't know. We'll see.
Everyone knows who I'm talking about.
I guess we might as well carry on this topic here. It's sort of different. We are moving away from this. Maybe I'll add a transition. Who knows? So I want to briefly touch on CubeCraft partner ranks. This hasn't been mentioned publicly, even by myself. Pretty much every single creator is losing CubeCraft partner rank. I'm not going to go touch on the creators who have lost it because some have still kept it.
I'm one of them.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for some creators to mention if they do or not. You lost a rank. I lost a rank ages ago. They're killing their server from the inside, right?
Yep.
They have to be. Like, why?
Well,
why would they take away? Like, the worst part is they literally said it to me that they're not going to take away the partner rank from people who have over 100k subs, and then you lost the rank.
mm-hmm.
Well, can you tell us why you lost the rank?
So I didn't want CubeCraft partner rank. I got it because like when you're like a smaller YouTuber, it's kind of like collecting infinity stones, like every YouTube rank you get is just a boost to the ego.
I said I have life by YouTube rank.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Then like shortly after I kind of realized like, man, this server's not very good. Like, I don't know. Like farm the hate comments, get them rolling in, but CubeCraft is just kind of like, it's kind of like if Mindplex had a bigger budget, that's what I think of it as.
Right.
And that's going for the hook, thank you very much.
Mhm.
Just farming hooks here, just farming hooks.
But yeah, I didn't really want to be CubeCraft partner rank, and I mean, I'm not gonna like go into this, like my opinions, but the way they dealt with the hazard situation was just kind of, I didn't really like how they went about that, so
Right.
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
Can you tell us the reason? We know it, but for the audience.
What? Like,
yeah, why? What
like-
was their reason for taking the rank off of you
Okay.
other than not uploading CubeCraft content, please?
okay, well they said that they took the rank. Okay, by the way, I just want everyone to know, because I think this is funny, but every server except the Hive thinks my name is Franklin, okay? Because I give them a fake name. I give them the name of Franklin, so then they can't store my data, bro. But yeah.
What was the name they
Eyes on the
replied
one you
with? So you gave them the name Franklin. What was the name they emailed you back?
They said Franken. They forgot the L. They didn't even. He was trying to diss me, bro. It didn't hit. My name's not Franklin. Okay.
You got
He
your name wrong,
removed the L
haha.
and he removed the L and kept it.
All right, but
Jake,
yeah,
that was
they.
a good one, Jake. I mean, I went over his head. That was a good one.
They said that like I hadn't uploaded anything on CubeCraft in the past 4 months, and then they said there was a video posted 2 days ago. However, there was no in-game content shown in the video, and the video talked about our network in a not so positive way. And that is because I did a Bedrock servers tier list, and I put CubeCraft on the same tier as Pixel Paradise, bro. And I stand by it. Okay, I stand by it. It is an accurate rating.
Bro, their egos are massive though. If they get hurt, like
It's
they
a
just remove
quantity over
anyone.
quality server. Like I don't want to track
It
up
is.
server
Really
because if it wasn't for CubeCraft, I wouldn't be talking to Potato Pie, and I wouldn't have like transitioned to the Hive content as easily as I did. I don't think so. I'm not gonna like talk bad about them, but it's very quantity over quality, like massively.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to them, it's good for content, but I think the Hive YouTubers are, I think it's kind of good for Hive YouTube too that we have to wait so long because we have to like actually advance our content, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see how quantity over quality works, obviously, but it's just I don't see how they can like sustain players,
I don't think player count means anything. When I played Skywars the other day, and I actually it's the first time I've ever cried over Minecraft. Like it's never made me cry, but that Skywars game, that PvP, I just it was over.
Got really into it, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
CubeCraft's PvP, and the whole server, it literally could be built in a survival world.
Yeah.
I built
That's
it
what I
with-
mean, bro.
I built their I remember once I built their mine
such
away
a
game. Do you know
generic
the hook
server.
game? Do you know the hook game where you hook animals into the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I built that with command blocks.
Yeah, it literally it
Yeah.
looked like it could be built in survival. Like
No, it
there's
could,
no
it could.
touch
Yeah.
to it. It's just it's so generic.
I feel like Pixel Paradise is clear. I feel like Pixel Paradise should be more insulted by the tier list rather than CubeCraft.
Bro,
but
that's fair. That's actually fair. Look, I said this in the video too. Pixel Paradise, I feel like they're like trying to be bad,
oh, 100%,
Like that.
they have to be.
that-
Have you seen the Twitter
They're
admin?
just the memes.
The
Yeah,
Twitter
like that.
admin mocks their own server.
Music, bro. No no shot like a sentient creature put that music in the hub. I refuse to believe it. Okay.
You must have seen this, right? What the Twitter admin put about like NFTs, and the owner of the server literally has a Twitter NFT profile picture. They just bullied the owner. Like it has to be. Microsoft probably just said, "Oh yeah, like, let's be funny."
Oh god.
Let's just add this as a joke. I mean, I enjoy the server. It's all right. Don't get me wrong. I prefer the Twitter admin
Bad is
more.
good. That's what I say all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we needed one of those, like, because Mineplex was like Mineville was paid to play. Like it couldn't be bad to be good. It was just like you have to spend money on it to play any of the games. But I feel like Pixel Paradise is like a breath of fresh air, like, you know, someone who isn't serious kind of thing.
Not real. I mean, it's still pay to play, but like it's enjoyable because it's so bad.
I'm
like,
giving everything
I'm
for
just
free,
gonna say,
so you know.
Like all you. Oh yeah, true. You're the partner rank, but
no, you don't get partner rank. I just asked on Twitter if I could get everything for free for a video, and they said sure. So I made a video about it.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Do they follow you?
And yeah, they follow me on Twitter as well. Oh, yeah,
They follow me on Twitter.
They don't follow me on
I don't know.
Twitter.
I
think it's just
like
why
5 people.
I've been spamming their DMs and they're just ignoring me. It's really sad. They just ignore them, but they haven't even opened them. That's the sad part about it. They're just ratioing everyone.
You know what? I'm gonna make that tweet right now. At Pixel Paradise, follow me back.
Oh, so if you guys watching the podcast, so you know where the tweet came from. Oh, sneak peek. Woo.
You're gonna get like 20 likes and.
All right, guys, I tweeted it.
You're gonna get even more likes after this podcast, Evident. You're welcome.
Yeah, everyone liked that tweet.
This has gone really off topic. There's no form, like there's no structure behind this podcast. I actually kind of like it. I
think this is better. The conversation probably flows better.
It is. Do I have my YouTube voice on, or do I sound more natural, Evident? Because I know.
No, you're fine, Orbits. You don't have the YouTube voice.
Oh my god, this is great.
Guys, big disclaimer for everyone listening to the podcast: I'm eating a cherry Jolly Rancher. So if you hear it like clanging around in there, you know why. Okay.
I'm gonna get a Jolly Rancher. So I have like a massive bag in my room. I bought it for like £20. I have a cherry one as well. I've just got a cherry Jolly Rancher also. I went into the shop and there's like a massive bag for £20, and my girlfriend likes Jolly Ranchers, so I have Jolly Ranchers now. Do they taste different in America, Evan?
Probably.
Well, she wouldn't know
Everything tastes worse in Britain.
More calories in America.
More calories.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
have one Jolly Rancher and he has 5.
I would not be able to eat like a normal meal in America. I can barely eat like a full meal.
They have like massive pancakes and gravy for breakfast.
Yeah.
I know. That's sick to me. Like I can't eat that much.
I eat a bag already,
especially in the
crisps.
morning. For breakfast? Are you okay?
At work. So tomorrow I'll have a bag of ready salted crisps and a Cocoa Pops bar for breakfast. Then at lunch I have a tuna and pasta salad.
Get like Cheerios or something.
No, ready salted crisps, so it doesn't make my breath smell. But then I also take Mentos to work, so it doesn't make much sense.
My God.
But yeah.
Just brush your teeth.
What did you have for breakfast today, Evident?
Hey guys, you remember Minecraft?
I mean, you know, I feel like it'd be boring if we just kept to like Evident. So, what Minecraft
Look,
content
I
is your
didn't eat
favorite?
breakfast.
Why?
I didn't eat breakfast this morning because
I
it
did eat
takes so
breakfast
long.
once.
I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. for school.
I usually wake up.
I have to wake up at
1 p.m.
I wake up at 4:40 a.m. for work.
Oh, I
Not
go to
the
bed
same.
then.
And I finish. Yeah, true. Exactly. Jobless.
Sleep. Okay.
Well, yeah. So I think that was a good topic talking about why the Hive are biased towards you. Evident, do you have anything else to say?
Bro, you can't just act like we didn't just talk about Pixel Paradise and CubeCraft. You just missed like 2 whole things, bro.
But I have to like kind of like just steer it back to the original topic. Do you have anything else to say on any of that then?
I have a question for you, Orbits.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Orbits.
Yeah, say it then. Go on.
Do you think the Hive should add creator codes? I think that'd be sick, bro.
Yes.
Okay. There's one issue though that I just thought of. Like, don't you pay for stuff through Microsoft?
I don't think
no,
you can do that, yeah.
they physically wouldn't be able to add it.
Yeah, but still, Mojang, add it. Okay, we need it, bro.
Because don't fact check me on this. I'm not saying this.
Yeah.
The Hive never told me this, so this isn't coming from them, so I don't like take this as an actual 100% fact. But I know from like my experience with the marketplace, they only get like maybe 40% of the revenue, or like maybe 60% of the revenue.
Microsoft's scamming these fools.
I was like, Pixel Paradise charges you £30 for a VIP pass, so they can get because they only get like 20%. They only get 20% of the revenue, so they just charge you £30. They get some sort of profit. And I think it'd be
Especially
a
a
good
big
idea.
play.
I mean, it'd be a good idea if it wasn't like if they got say they got 100% of the revenue. I think it'd be great to create codes like Evident, Potato Pie, all the big creators are well-known names, so they can get even more money than they are now. And I feel like it'd also be pretty good to boost the Hive as well because then promoting your creator.
It'll be so unfair though. It'd be so unfair. You couldn't be given any random like YouTube rank who just hit 5K, and I feel like it'd have to be a selection process.
Yeah, like if you got it before me, I'd be fuming. But then again, no, I feel like it shouldn't be.
He would get it before you.
Hive do not like being biased.
I think it should be based on. We're not gonna get into them not being biased, Jake. Have you seen?
Well, like it's deliberately.
Deliberately, we talked about this in the first podcast. If you want to see us talk about Hive being extremely biased to creators, go watch the first podcast. Woo. No, I feel like it makes sense actually if they did it based on views rather than subs.
Oh no, because imagine losing your creator code because you have a bad month or something like.
No, but you wouldn't lose your creator code. It's like Fortnite.
Well, that would just be like people would just like make really good videos and then make shorts and like not care anymore.
No, but it wouldn't be based on that, would it? It'd be based on like Potato Pie getting 100k views a video, you getting 100k views a video, Evan getting 50k views a video. Like it'd be and then compared to me, who's getting like 4k views. It'd be based on that, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I feel like people could get mad at it easily.
What about you then, Jake? So you're okay. So Evident. So yes or no? So Hive. So if it was their own server like Hypixel, should they add creator codes?
I mean, I think they should. Look, in general, I understand why they don't want to, but I feel like they should like embrace this very biased because I'm kind of part of this group here, but I feel like they could do a lot more with the content creators. Like what if there was just an insane Orbits costume? Like that'd be sick,
But they technically already have one with the planet one, didn't they? There's like an Orbi one.
But you know what I'm talking about, like
an actual one for the creator, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like YouTuber stuff on the server. So then like we can actually be incorporated somehow and involved.
We talked about this before, remember? But they said they didn't want to add it because of bias.
Well, no, I think they said they didn't want to. I mean, like, once again, bro, the bias thing is stupid, okay? If you have 1,000 subs, nobody cares about you, all right? Like, why would the Hive care about you over Potato or Ignacio,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just hate that so much. Like, of course it would be the big people, because that's how they would, like, benefit off of it, but...
I think it'd be cool to add, like, some YouTuber merch within the game.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I mean, I said it before, like, we talked about the super title. For me, like, KB is free would be a cool hub title for anyone.
Even capes could be cool for partners.
Yeah, that'd be
meet
sick.
certain requirements.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they've said before, like, they don't want to do it in case, like, somebody gets canceled or something. Even though I don't think that'll matter, Like, I don't think it'll matter if I get canceled if I have a creator code or not. Like,
you just remove it from the server. I bet
it's on me. It's not on them, Yeah, it's not their fault that I got canceled. I don't really understand that. Like, I guess I would be representing them, but
yeah, exactly. And that'd be the issue.
Once again, I think like anyone with a mind can realize like they're not in the wrong if I were to get canceled.
Yeah, exactly. What about you then, Jake? Yes or no? The correct code?
I mean, I feel like I would want to say yes at first, but it would ultimately be like a no. Like if it actually happened, it would be like a bad idea.
Okay.
A bad decision from there.
Fair enough. I'd say yes. It's 2-1, meaning the Hive have to add it now. So
yep.
You
guys should make even less money.
Yeah, Spolger, we see you watching this video.
Yeah, we know you're out there.
Do you think Hive Star might actually listen to this or no?
They do watch a lot of content. No,
yeah, but they're gonna watch because we've been recording now for 44 minutes.
Podcast? Oh, that's a different story.
Look, Orbits, if I've learned anything, the Hive staff watch everything except anything involving me. Okay, so they're not watching this.
But they might watch it because you're very controversial and very toxic.
True.
Whoa.
Whoa. That brings me on to the final topic of the podcast. So, do you think the Hive days are numbered?
I don't think they're numbered, but they definitely peaked.
So you don't think they'll re-peak then? Do you think they're dying?
No, that COVID, like those 35k concurrent was or 40 whatever it was definitely the peak. I don't think they're ever reaching that again. But
you're not even like 3-4 years down the line if they keep up there.
No.
When they start again,
they peaked.
I think the more they update, okay, if you think about it, like the more they update, the more spread out the server gets, and like the more less active the games get. Like I feel like if you're just adding small games, like it's just gonna get boring. I feel like it's gonna be like Hypixel, where if you actually look at the Hypixel's like numbers for each game, it's like very spread out. There's not like a huge competitor than like Bed Wars.
Yeah, but I definitely do think they peaked. I don't really think they're ever gonna go back to that. Like unless like Java just mysteriously shuts down one day, then they'll probably peak again. But
What about summer of this year? You don't think? No.
But
Nope.
most people are going to be
I think
enjoying
it'll be
like, the
big.
first
I think
summer
it'll be
without
big.
COVID, though, isn't they?
I mean, it'll be bigger. It'll be bigger than it currently is in the summer, but it's not going to be 40K concurrent or whatever
I think
it was.
Yeah, it's gonna be a difference though.
I mean, the
Like,
highest they've
that
got in
was, like-
recent time is with the Sonic event. They literally, like, with the actual event, they went really high, and that was it.
Yeah, they went high for like the first 3 days, and then it kind of it was
No,
it
but
was
I mean,
still
the actual Eggman
bigger
event,
than it was.
The Eggman event got like 50
Oh, yeah.
players.
Yeah, that was sick. I mean, I know it's all temporary and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I don't look what they misinterpreted, I guess, about like our criticism or whatever is like I had a problem with all of everything they were doing being temporary. You know, like I don't think they should just ditch everything that's temporary. Like
They
I
gave it
think
like a sponsorship. They had set rules by
Yeah.
Sega. Like it wasn't just like, oh guys, we're just gonna make Sonic game modes. You know, like it was
Yeah.
a business deal.
But imagine
But I
if
mean,
they
still.
like, dedicated that time to making a full game mode, like Badnik Range. They could have like just started working on arcade and slapped down arcade instead of doing a Sonic event. They didn't have to take the offer.
I mean, I think they should have taken the offer.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not saying
get
they
this
shouldn't.
wrong.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm just saying they didn't have to. Is my point.
Yeah, but once again, like I don't think everything should be temporary that they work on, but I don't think everything should be permanent that they work on either. Like that event was cool. Like if they did more of those type of things, that's like really cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wish on the Hive like we get like one game mode every year. I wish there was more like diversity or like more ways to play the games. Like Treasure Wars is very limited. Like you kind of just copy and paste what you do every game.
Right.
And same with Skywars in a way,
And
but
then when you switch up
I
on
don't
Treasure
know.
Wars, you lose. Like the other stream, I tried not going to mid and buying snowballs, and I was just getting rolled every single game because I didn't have the snowballs. Like they're
Yeah.
what makes you win, pretty much.
and I mean this might sound cringe, but like I think like doing what Fortnite does would be kind of smart. Like imagine like Fortnite like the items are always like switching, like you're never playing with the same items all the time. Like imagine if every month they switched like the Nemo with I don't know, like a snowball that just insta killed somebody.
That's not a bad shout. Like
Like, that would
potions
be
and stuff
sick.
Would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be such good content,
But then like they need to think of ideas for that, and then
Yeah,
like,
but it
think-
wouldn't be that hard to make,
I'm not saying
Like
it'd
that
be
was
hard
like
to make, but you got,
crumble
like,
and cobble.
for Treasure Wars then, like what, like you'd rotate the shop, but then what would you like do, like what items can you think of to rotate in the shop, for example, like
I
PvP
mean, like-
wise?
I don't know if the rotating in the shop works for Treasure Wars as much as Sky Wars, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think there's not very much in Treasure Wars. Like Bed Wars, there's like the fireballs, there's like that dumb iron golem guy.
Yeah,
There's
there's a
just,
lot
like,
more than people.
There's all this
actually use in
wacky
Treasure
stuff,
Wars.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with Bedrock,
And then-
it's different because you can just speed bridge. So like I understand why it makes sense on Java because you can't go as fast as you can on Bedrock. With Bedrock, like you just simply wouldn't have enough time to buy all this stuff because you just rush mid, get emeralds, and go back to your base. Like it's so easy to get to middle.
I mean, yeah, but once again, it would still like make the game more fresh, and it would still make it more exciting because you haven't used this item, you haven't tried this new item that is in the shop or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair
Do you
enough.
think there should be a grace period on Treasure Wars?
No,
Same as Sky Wars?
Nah,
no, the whole rushing the next like base makes sense. Now,
Yeah, but that makes
Yeah.
it way too fast.
But what would the grace period be
that's
for?
the
Like a
thing.
30-second grace period for you to buy a sword and blocks.
Yeah.
But then you still rush the island, and if you kill them, it's game over for them anyways. It's just that
Right, but then you have
30 seconds.
longer. It's a longer game to do like more things and be more
Like
interesting.
what?
than
You
just-
only get okay. Say you had a 30-second grace period. That's like what 15 gold. That's a sword and 64 blocks.
Mhm. Yeah, I know, but like not everyone's gonna do that though.
What are you gonna
Like,
do
if
then?
you think about it, like they're gonna like
Buy wood
build a
instead.
defense and stuff like that.
Oh yes, I love buying 32 wood to build a defense. That is my favorite
bro,
thing to do.
I really want the Hive to do that. Like the rotating items in Sky Wars.
I think it'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
so
Yeah, they
good,
just need
bro.
ideas. Why don't you suggest it, Evident? They have this.
Like they could add
Actually,
like a
they don't
leap.
use that.
They could add like the leap feather. They could add like a wacky boombox that like I don't know.
Makes everybody blind in the game.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like they could add like some boombox that like actually explodes and like
Smoke
actually
bombs.
destroys blocks. Like that'd be sick. Or like a double jump or something. Like, there's so much stuff they could do.
So
And they would just rotate it every month or whatever.
So in an idea, kind of like Rush. With Rush, you have to have the power up to get it in the chest. But instead of having it as a power up to get in the chest, it'd be like these items for this month. So like these 5 items for this month, then a new 5 items for next month, and those 5 items get removed, kind of thing. So like with like for example, some like Rush, there's like a flame stick, and there's a I know there's already a fire sword, but pretend it doesn't exist. There's a flame stick, there's a smoke bomb, all that kind of stuff. Like it did rotate throughout, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they should be like very common items if they do that, because I don't think they should change the game that much, you know? Like, they should be like maybe a little more common than the Nemo. I'd say so that it's like exciting when you get it. Or, I mean, I don't know. They should, if they did that, they'd have to balance it depending on like how good it is, you know?
Diamond sword, sharpness 5,000. I remember you talking about on my stream. Once in a lifetime chance.
Yeah, like what, bro? I would imagine how good of content that would be if like 1 in 100,000 chance or something out of Emerald it dropped like a sharpness 50 diamond sword.
I feel like that make or break a content creator.
So good.
Like the first person to get that is making a video instantly. There's no way you're getting that and not making a video about it.
And they're farming views when they do it too.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can make a video like, oh my god, that'd be so good.
So would that be your advice or like your ideas on how to save, what they can do to save the server?
I mean, that's what I want for Skywars. Just like more wacky items that don't really make sense to like Skywars, but they're just fun, you know?
So you think, have you got any other ideas of how to go save the server then, other than just adding like wacky items to Skywars?
I mean, I think the arcade will definitely save the server. They just gotta... I said this so many times. I swear if the arcade has like 4 games total, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, you already have 2 of them done, okay? You already have Block Drop done, and you already have Turf Wars done. It can't take this long to make like 2 more mini games, you know?
So if Mix Arcade fails, I remember you speaking about it once, saying like if it doesn't do well, you're going to transition away. Are you still sticking to that? So if it fails, then are you like, you know, will you move away from Hive content, or do you think you'll stick with Hive content?
I'll definitely try.
There's not really an option there. I feel like you have to.
I mean, if that doesn't save it, what will?
So what would you do then? I think, like you said, you'd move to Hypixel content.
Wrap some Bed Wars streamers, baby. That's what I would do.
I think arcade's gonna be fun. I just don't know how long it's gonna be like saved the server for, per se.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be really good for the current Hive viewership, but like bringing over Java people to Bedrock, not too much. Like people aren't gonna be like, oh my god, there's Mixed Arcade on the Hive. I'm gonna go play that instead of Java party games.
They have to add one in the chamber.
Okay. No, but that's on Java already. Like that's a thing that exists.
But it's not on Bedrock.
I think there's so many things they could add that just would do so well. I mean, look, I know how much you hate the bridge. I don't know who is it, Jake? You hate the bridge, but that would revive it so easily.
We talked about this in the last
You can't lie. That would bring so many players if they added the bridge.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't make any sense.
It would. It would.
It wouldn't make any sense. Like,
you'd try out the bridge.
We talked about this on the last podcast, Evident. It doesn't make any sense if you can just Bedrock bridge over people. Like the mobile players are just going to get destroyed.
Free. I'm telling you, the game will be so free.
I mean, they can like revamp it or whatever, but you know what I'm saying.
Hackers as well. It's flooded with cheaters.
If I'm being honest, I don't think the arcade will fail because I mean, compared to other updates, I think it's like a lot more. There's like a lot more retention for the update. Like most of the time when they update something for 2 days, or like they add a game or like one of the mini games for 2 days, it's relevant and then it just kind of dies. But I think since they're gonna add like hopefully more than 4 games with the arcade, it should, you know, sustain itself a little longer than the normal updates.
So before arcade, do you think Hive is in a bad place right now then? Or I know we can't touch it. You think it's in a bad place, and you think it can come out of that with arcade?
I think it can. I think it has potential to. I think arcade will just be like a breath of fresh air, you know, like new ideas flowing into the brain here. And it'll be something new, you know, because they update a lot, but we haven't had anything. We haven't like experienced anything new on the Hive since like the Sonic update, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had Ghost Invasion, but we've had that every year.
That's not new.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, okay, so Bridge aside, again, if say Bridge is already on the Hive. If you could add one game to the Hive, what would it be?
I mean, if I had the choice, I've already
Bridge aside, Bridge and Jules aside. Yeah,
I've already mentioned this, and they said they aren't going to do it, and I see why, but UHC would just be so fun.
Oh, that'd be so good. I love UHC.
Bro, UHC, and just, there is infinite content in UHC. Like, you can do so much. Because it's just survival, but you're murdering each other. That's literally what it is. And it would be so good. Like, I just would love that. If they added UHC, I would have so much fun. But they've said that they can't do that, and I understand, because you have to have, like, so many big servers running at the same time.
I always wanted it up until I saw how Never Games one was, and I was like, maybe this isn't as fun as I think it is. And the Never Games one is horrible. I don't know if you've played it, but Never Games UHC is so bad.
UHC? Yeah, no, Bedrock UHC is not it.
I think it'd be good though if they could find a way to make it interesting. But but the Never Games one, there's no caves. Last time I played there was no caves, it's all strip mining. Oh wait, no, I'm getting that confused with Pat HD server, my bad. Remember PvP.so? Lasted for about a week.
Yep.
Anyways, but yeah, so arcade right now, like, have you got any predictions for games, do you think? Or do you not have any idea?
Really, I mean, I think the bridge is going to be in the arcade. And Block Drop probably, and I think it is. And Turf Wars.
And Party Games, or whatever it's called, have already been confirmed.
Party Games?
No,
that's sick.
Called? No, wait, hold on. I'll get you the name here. 1 second. It was
Block
called...
Party?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Block Party? Yeah, that'll be cool. That might take a while to make, though. That's like a lot of stuff.
I assume they've already made it. They've had like 2 years.
I hope they've already made it.
No,
I don't think they need to make, like, they don't need to think up any of the games. They had a Java server that they, already did that on. But I feel like, honestly, a quirky little spleef game would be fun, but I don't think they'd do that.
And Jake doesn't like the idea of it.
I mean, the only thing I don't like is it's pretty similar to Block Drop, so I don't think they would do that.
Just take advice from Pixel Paradise.
Spleef is it's such an old game mode, though.
You're an old game mode.
It's a game mode where, like,
I don't think it would do well on the server, but it'd be fun.
People. Let's get like 12 friends, play like 3 games, and then okay, now we're done. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think Spleef's fun, but it is old. It's like SG. It would concurrent have like 200 players, but
I mean, Evan, we play like my man together. We play like Spleef for like 3 minutes in total.
Yeah.
Of all the games, if you think of it like that, it's not popular. It's a very popular game in terms of everyone knows it, but it just gets boring really quickly.
I'm sorry, but most of Pixel Paradise player base are playing Spleef, alright? So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
That's the only playable thing out there.
Yeah, fair enough.
They don't have many more options.
So
I think there's a lot of cool things they can do. Once again, though, that is just the one thing I want the Hive to do so bad is that item thing in Skywars. I just can't get over the idea that would be so fun, bro. No, because they're just gonna laugh at me and move on.
I don't think they've done any of the suggestions yet. So.
Look, what I've learned, don't suggest things to them like while they're doing this. Like, you got to do it after. Like, you got to wait like a month after Mixed Arcade comes out, then you can start giving them ideas. Because if you give them ideas while they're working on things, they just like ignore it.
Cubecraft has added Elytras to Skywars. I haven't got one. I only played 2 games.
Oh god, that is rough.
I know Hive can't do that because
the anti-cheat
is get strong. Banned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember when you got banned for jumping on a slime block? That's fun.
Those were the days.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so you think Hive is not in the best of place right now, but their days aren't numbered. They are still going to do well. Do you think they'll ever go back to being number 1? Because they're obviously not quantity over quality, and right now quantity gets you the players unless you're botting them like Lifeboat. So do you think you'll get they'll get back to that number 1 spot, or do you think they'll always be number 2 now?
I think they will.
In our hearts,
I don't know for how long, but
I still think they're the number 1 server anyways, aren't they? They're just not
player
count wise.
Right.
You know?
Community, much bigger, much more existent.
Actually talks. So,
they actually know each other.
actually know each other, yeah, exactly.
I mean, Cubecraft, I'm on Bedrock right now. Hive is like 4K players below Cubecraft right now, which is like actually not bad,
That's an easy Mixed Arcade, and it's above.
That's because all the English players are going to sleep. It's 9:20 p.m. here.
I mean, still, Cubecraft is definitely not as big as it was before.
I feel like Cubecraft isn't even as big as it says it is on the player count, but
Cubecraft.
I think they are. I just think it's a lot of mobile players.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know where they get their numbers.
I don't think many mobile players play the Hive, which might sound insane, but the Hive's really sweaty, so.
No. Bro, apparently the player base is 90-10 mobile.
Well, yeah, I think it's majority mobile, but compared to Cubecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, Cubecraft has all the mobile bots, 100%.
Yeah.
So, to conclude the podcast, Evident, I asked on Twitter last Friday, if anybody had any questions for you. I think you saw it. You liked the tweet.
I saw the
cool.
tweet. I didn't
Yeah.
see the replies.
All right, good. So you won't know these questions. So we have 2 questions here. I'm going to ask 1, and Jake's going to ask 2. I know we said it will ask you 2. You might as well ask you 3. There's 3 right down there.
Yeah,
So,
just whatever.
well, I say so. The first name I'm not too keen. I'm not too keen on pronouncing. What? No, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right. So I'm sorry if I don't. I think it's Mahi 715. Sorry if I got the name wrong. I think you know who you are. So they ask, who do you consider having been your inspiration for starting a YouTube channel, if anyone?
Oh, for starting a YouTube channel?
Okay, if you can't think of that, do content instead.
I mean, I could just like back in the
Actual
day,
content, yeah.
the people like I was watching, the Cube? Do you know who I'm talking about? That group?
I've heard of them, but I never watched them. No.
It was like the Cube had, you know who Creeper Farts is? This is getting really OG.
Oh, no,
You might not know any of these
I only
people.
know, if you're talking about Minecraft YouTubers, I only know about the pack.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I used to watch the pack too, but like around when I started my channel, I was like really into the Cube. For those of you who know them, that was like grape applesauce, Huawei,
Oh, I know who these are.
Grazer.
Yeah, I know who you're on about now. The UHC YouTubers.
Yeah. I was
got
really
you
into
now,
them.
yeah.
I loved them. I
They're
loved the
great
pack.
content.
The first YouTube video I ever watched was a Stampy video. I know all the
Really?
OGs. Yeah.
So you know
The
Daniel's
very
the bomb
first
then.
video you
The
watched?
very first YouTube video I watched was
That's
Stampy's Lovely World, bro.
So you know
that's
who
big.
Danny is the bomb then, yeah?
Yeah, Danny, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's
I know.
from Stampy Longnose's world.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, right? He's that beaver dude.
I mean, that's what I'd say for starting a YouTube channel. Probably more so the Cube, because they were like a lot smaller, and like the pack had like a full like studio operation going on, so it just seemed kind of outlandish. But
plus Victor was more in the sidemen anyway, so you know.
yeah, and the Cube seemed a lot more like organic, I guess.
What about your content style then? I think I know the answer to this. I'm pretty.
Oh
sure.
yeah, isn't it? Who do you think it is?
Bitzel.
No, it's
it
not
not?
Bitzel.
Is it not?
No.
Who is it?
It's
Fruit
Fruit Berries, bro.
Really?
It's
I
Fruit
thought
Berries. Yeah.
Bitzel was the trapper guy.
Well, Fruit Berries is why I trap. I'm just loud. I don't know where I get that from. I don't know what YouTuber I got that from, but I mean, I was just like really obsessed with Fruit Berries videos when I first started trapping.
Okay.
So I mean that's why I just did it on the Hive. I was like, this is the second best thing, or the next best thing.
Two fruit
Hold on, let me
berries.
reword that.
You
That's
were
just
the
like
next,
the
you were the
best.
next fruit berries.
No, but that was just like that was the way I could trap. That was like my best option to trap people was on Hive Skywars. So that's what I did.
That's fair
And
enough.
I enjoyed it, but
What
now
about
I
you,
don't.
Jake? Who inspired, other than me, because I know you used to comment on my videos all the time. Other than me, who inspired you to start making content?
What, actual content or by content like Minecraft content or
Not your Nerf Wars, no. The Minecraft content.
Yellowfish?
Yellowfish
Yellowfish.
inspired you to make Minecraft.
Oh,
You used to,
yeah.
It's sad. I'm
No, no,
sorry,
no.
bro.
you used to comment
Oh
on
my
all
God.
my command block videos. I don't want to hear
Yeah, it
it.
doesn't mean it doesn't mean I was making content. I was
You
making,
need like an actual
survival
YouTuber,
games.
bro.
XX
I'm
Yellowfish
not
is an
kidding.
actual
I'm
YouTuber.
not
Sonic
kidding. I
Vibes.
joined and he taught me how to edit. I quit content for like a month.
Okay, so who
a
inspired
month.
you to do the Nerf Wars then? What, Chris MD?
No, that was before.
But
Probably
you were the
Sidemen
OG,
in
so
terms
Chris
of
MD
actual
stole Nerf Wars from you, yeah?
content. Yeah, probably the Sidemen.
Bro, I love the
in terms of
side
that
man.
content.
I love the
Exactly.
Sidemen, man. They make good
Sidemen are
content.
incredible.
Mine's Iblis Squid.
Really?
Yeah, he was the first, because I used to
You're
have a
talking
channel.
to his editor.
Yeah, I'm talking to his editor, yeah, exactly. I used to have a channel called Boy Gamer 909, and I made like, I remember, because I used to make content on this.
Boy Gamer.
There used to be this channel called Craftaholic BB. You can't find it anywhere now because she's deleted all her content, and we did a quest to kill the Ender Dragon on her channel. I my skin used to be on the Boy Gamer 909 channel. I used to wear the Iblis squid skin, so,
That's hype.
yeah. And I enjoyed watching like the packed UHC YouTubers. There was also like now I watch like Shadow Apples, Wisp, stuff like that. There was also like another like there was like did you ever watch like the UHCs with like Vic Star, Beijing Canadian, Jerome and them? They like I used to wake up every like Sunday morning, have an egg sandwich and just watch the UHCs.
Yep, they'd post one every other day.
Every Sunday, it'd be every 2 days, yeah, but I'd binge watch them every Sunday. they were my favorite series.
Those are so good. Nothing will beat that ever. I don't care what anyone says. Like getting home from school, just like literally watching everyone's perspective of the UHC for like 3 hours.
It was OG times. As for Command Block tutorials, no one inspired me to make those. I used to own a server and I got like a crap ton of money from it. So like, let's make a YouTube channel, make Command Block videos about these.
Really?
Wait,
Wait,
more money.
you owned a server?
I used to own a prison realm. Yeah.
And you stopped doing that?
I made like 200, 300 pounds from it. But I stopped doing it because yeah, I don't know. It got boring and there was so many hackers and I obviously.
I feel like you could have if you didn't do content, you could be doing Command Block, like actual work, like jobs.
I could have. I nearly got a place on the
you could be helping Crazy Guy.
Be working for Hive.
I nearly got. I did nearly get a. I didn't nearly have my own thing on the marketplace, but it turned out the company was a scam, so that was cool. So maybe I'll get into that one day in a video or not. But yeah, basically, I used to own a Facebook group as well. I had like 600, 700 members in like 2 months. Yeah,
bro, that's an accolade right there.
I know. I'm getting old. Anyways, next question, Jake, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So Crunchy Cookie YT asks, where did the name Evident originate from, and what's your favorite all-time trap?
All right, well, we're just gonna get this out of the way. People always ask me what my favorite trap is. I don't know, bro. If I'm being honest, I forgot like half of them. All right, I don't remember. So just not going to answer that. You know what? My favorite trap was the one that worked on Insane Orbits, whatever that was.
Oh, the tree
That's
one.
what it is.
Like, I wasn't expecting because I just finished killing a hacker and I just ran straight into a trap. That was great.
Good times.
I cried my eyes out. Anyway, okay, yeah. So what about the name thingy?
Yeah. So the name. This might shock you, right? But my name is actually Xbox generated. It's crazy.
It's not. It's not. He's like.
It is.
You're telling
my
me
name.
I don't know what Evident P is.
No. Okay.
P?
My name. My name got Xbox generated as Evident Pi 83717.
So it's not Xbox generated then, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, Evident P is an Xbox
He said,
generated.
where did the Evident come from?
Yeah,
that's where it came from.
Evident Pi is not your name. I don't hear it.
Well, that's what the P stands for, bro.
So you're a potato pie stan.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just put the P at the end because Evident with 2 T's was taken and Evident with 1 T was taken. So I just put the P.
Did you not think to try Freedent?
No, because you can't start Xbox usernames with a number.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
so you basically, it's an Xbox generated name, and you said, "Screw it, we'll stick with this."
It's yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna try to think of my own name. It would probably suck.
I went.
Just let Xbox.
I can't relate.
What about you, Jake? So where does your name originate from?
Probably my name.
Would be a good start.
No, that's actually your middle name. Your first name is Jimmy. Middle name Jake.
No, the stir is just because I don't know. It kind of just rolled off the tongue. It worked well.
It doesn't.
The stir is because your last name is Sterling.
There's no connotations.
No, it's because his last name is Sterling. Yeah.
And his last name is
my
Whitey.
last name for like 4 hours of it.
Jake Stir.
I put that on my PayPal.
What,
so
Jake Stir?
I don't get dogs.
Oh,
I put Stir as my second name.
I put my name as Insane Orbits and it got blocked. And I can't use
I feel like that's a
anymore.
stretch. I feel like that's a stretch. You can't put Insane Orbits on your PayPal.
I had to make a brand new bank account just to use PayPal again. I was really sad.
I feel like that's a stretch.
That account is still so I can't give away my PayPal now because I can't give off my real name. I actually deleted my PayPal account the other day and it was like verified as well, and I had to remake it with the same email and it's no longer verified. It's really sad. But I have an Irish passport, so I made it Irish.
Why do you have an Irish passport?
I don't know. I'm
Were you
half
born
Irish.
in Ireland?
No, I was born in England. I'm just half Irish. So I got an
Were
Irish
you
passport.
born in Liverpool?
No, I was born somewhere in London. I'm not saying where. I've been through so many names, by the way.
Watford.
I've been through so many IGNs.
Yeah, go through them.
Okay, so I can't remember what the generated one was, but my first one was Boss Ray 1480. That was my brother made that. My brother made that name. Then it went on to I joined a clan on Call of Duty, so it became Euphoria Snipes.
Ooh,
that's hardcore.
That's hardcore. We played GTA and found out like Euphoria meant really, really happy. So it was an interesting name, and yeah, so you really, really happy Snipes. That was good. Then it went on to Little CS Gaming.
Oh, custom servers, remember?
Little Charlie Sterling game.
CS isn't even my initials, which is the worst part. Like it just rolled off the tongue. Little CS Gaming. And then it went on to something Evo because a Rainbow Six Siege clan. And then it went on to Insane Orbits. Yeah. I mean, there was something else.
You should change it again.
For what?
Top comment is what you change your name to.
No, because you're just gonna comment something.
No, top comment, top comment. We'll see where it goes.
How about this? I will consider top comment.
Yeah.
Consider.
Yeah, he'll consider it. And if he
consider.
doesn't, you have to tweet Evident P is great.
I mean, if the top comment wants to tweet that, then they can go ahead and do that. But yeah, so I've been through. I think there's like a name or two I missed off of that, and I've also had like a lot of alts as well. I don't want to name the alts. Moving on to the third question, Jake. Very basic. one.
So the third question is by Flamestream. Do you ever plan to face reveal?
I mean, not anytime soon,
No, but I mean not soon.
but I'm sure sometime I will.
Are you gonna
I mean,
have
I
you face
think-
revealed to friends?
No, not online friends. I haven't.
Well, I'd be a bit worried if you didn't face reveal to IRL friends.
Well, yeah,
Like, you would
but
be a
like
bit scary just going to school with
you
like
just
a
said
plastic bag on your head.
I'd walk up to them with a mask on, bro. Like,
All right,
but yeah, no,
true.
nobody knows what I look like.
A mask
To my knowledge.
for hours. Fair enough. But what? Okay, so like, is it a bit like me? Like, I don't know if you've seen my new video, but you got the idea of it, anyways. Like, you will face reveal one day, but you're not. You maybe face reveal one day.
Yeah, I might.
I guess the privacy
I
is
don't know.
nice, right?
It is very nice.
10 mil sub special.
Yep.
If you ever
Guys,
get so.
when I hit 10 mil subs, I'll face reveal. Deal.
Trapping with a face cam.
Yeah.
Also, you heard it
See-
here first. Get him to 10 million subscribers.
Yep.
And then he will face reveal if you care that much.
We're 1% of the way there. So
Woo.
just need that other 99% and we'll be set.
You've got this evident P, I believe.
I do. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Alright, so that brings the end of the Inside Minecraft podcast. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes. This is the longest one yet, Evident. How's that feel?
Yeah, we have such good chemistry. We can talk for hours.
This could go even longer, but it's 9:30 p.m. and I have work tomorrow and I'm very tired. So shut up, Jay, just because you're jobless, alright?
It's actually called unemployed, not
He's going to
jobless.
stay up to like 4 a.m. and he can't even edit the
Not
podcast.
even
Apparently,
unemployed.
it's stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a full-time editor.
but you can't even edit a podcast.
He's too busy editing for more
wanna
clouded people.
podcast.
You don't even care. There's not a passion project for you, Jake. You don't care about the podcast.
He's just here to, boost the relevancy.
All right. So just before I end, Evident, there's a few things I just want you to repeat after me, just in case I
Oh,
want to use
God.
it in my hook. So
Initiation in the cult.
so this
Here we
is
go.
why I absolutely despise Turbo Piggy.
All right, wait, you just want me to say this like for
Wait,
the
this
intro?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
is
might
this-
use it.
Are we cutting this out?
No.
Here, you ready?
Oh.
You ready?
This whole
Yeah, yeah. We'll just keep
This
it.
is why I absolutely despise MJ owns you, bro.
Okay, that's better. Right, we'll use that. There's another one. I'm trying to think of another one. Do you have any ideas of what you can say, Jake?
Bro, Ignacio makes like the worst content I've ever seen. Like for real. I genuinely do not understand how anybody can watch an Ignacio Blade video.
All right.
Is that good?
Wait, I got one more. So I'm gonna ask you a question and just like give it a quick answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on the Hive hating you?
I deserve it. I mean, I think I really do.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Jake, for joining me today. I appreciate it. Did you enjoy the podcast, Jake? Did you enjoy?
You better keep that MJ owns you in there. I know you're definitely afraid of that.
I'm keeping all of it, and I'm keeping all
Okay,
of it.
good,
We'll see,
good.
I might not use all three because we got some like you talking about Turbo Piggy's fatty in there, so we'll see.
Well,
We'll see
yeah.
what we use.
That's why I switched it to MJ owns you. Turbo Piggy got too much time.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you joining me as a co-host today.
No problem.
And Evident, thank you for being a guest. Maybe we'll have you again. I didn't know how this was gonna go, but this was actually a lot more enjoyable than I thought. I didn't know you were this entertaining. So,
Orbits.
Thank you
If
for
Jake,
being a guest.
if Jake doesn't show up to a podcast again, I'll be the co-host.
he's probably not
Again?
going to because he hates the controversial topics.
Bro, it took you like 30 minutes to join the call. It
just
took
got
you
I
so
was too
long.
busy losing at football. Alright, I'm ending the podcast here. It's too long. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Join next week till, I don't know, there's going to be another podcast next week. Alright, bye. Peace.
Bye-bye.
I'm keeping that in.